The news update. Those who jumped support for Biafra agitation must be delighted that Igbo land is being desecrated. Details. Some believe that the electionary process for the governorship election in Anambra State is what is fueling anarchy in the state and other eastern states. Those who hold this viewpoint believe that after the election, peace and normalcy will return. In this regard, the restlessness and other upheavals are blamed on politicians who are attempting to undo one another. The chaos in the southeast, on the other hand, is blamed on the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, and its security outfit, the Eastern Security Network, ESN. The killings and arson that are taking place in the region can easily be interpreted as IPOB's way of enforcing the sit-at-home orders that they have declared at various times. The burning of Mr. Joe Igbokwe's house in Ñnamdi has further cemented the claim that IPOB is to be blamed for the chaos in the southeast. Mr. Joe Igbokwe, in an all-progressive Congress shifting, who lives and works in Lagos, but he has interest in the southeast. He is an Igbo man with interest in Igbo land. His concern for his homeland and country justifies his outspoken opposition to IPOB and ESN's unwholesome activities in the southeast. Many supporters of Biafra and sympathizers are angry at Joe Igbokwe for taking a different stance in their pursuit of Biafra. As a result, it is not surprising that his house was set on fire by IPOB or ESN. The unrest in the southeast has claimed the lives of notable Igbo sons and daughters. The willful killing of Dr. Shike Akunyulu, Professor Samuel Ndubuisi, Shioma, a student of Ñnamdi Azikiwe University, and others, too numerous to mention, is a stain on the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. IPOB's agitation for Biafra is now looking more like a curse to the Igbos. The Southeast has been the victim of a slew of heinous and heinous crime. IPOB's actions have the potential to erode some of the values that have made the Igbos so thick. If an Igbo person's property is no longer safe in Igbo land, for whatever reason, it follows that the concept of building at home, which was ably championed as a norm, was misguided. The belief that a wealthy person who keeps his or her wealth outside Igbo land is worthless encourages Igbos to always plow back their wealth into their homeland. What happened to Mr. Joe Igbokwe would now deter some people. The burning of his home is an abomination and vile act. The indigenous people of Biafra has demonstrated a lack of discernment in how they apply the weight of their hand. Investors who were culturally engineered to invest equally in Igbo land in order to accelerate development would now face a difficult decision to do what they are supposed to do joyfully. With its unbridled approach and outright disregard for the rights, liberty, and ethos that make the Igbo race tick. Indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has defied Igbo land. IPOB has unleashed criminals on Igbo land, and it may take years to reverse the situation. Those who jump support for Biafra agitations must be delighted that Igbo land is being desecrated. Those people who are behind the killings, the atrocities in the southeast should be delighted that Igbo land is being desecrated. Those who hold these viewpoints believe that after the election, peace and normalcy will return. In this regard, the restlessness and other upheavals are blamed on politicians who are attempting to undo one another. We have different killings in the southeast. An example of an atrocity that happened is the burning of Mr. Joe Igbokwe's house, which was claimed that the IPOB are to be blamed. The unrest in the southeast has claimed so many lives of notable Igbo sons and daughters. Examples are Dr. Shike Akunyilu, which was killed. Professor Samuel Ndubueze, Chioma, a student of Ñnamdi Azikiwe University, and so many other people that are too numerous to mention, and is a stain on the indigenous people of Biafra. IPOB's agitation for Biafra is now looking more like a cause to the Igbo. The Southeast has been the victim of a slew of heinous crimes. The IPOB's action have the potential to erode some of the values that have made the Igbo so thick. A Igbo person thinks that it is better for me to invest my money in my land. But now, after the burning down of Joe Igbokwe's house, will the Igbo people still have the mind of coming to their land to invest there? After the IPOB people have done so many atrocities, burning down of houses, burning down of properties, killing innocent souls, bloodshed everywhere, that is a stain on IPOB. They are doing all these atrocities just because their leader is in detention. And they said, if their leader is not seen in the courts October 21, it's going to continue. When are we going to stop these killings? When are we going to stop these burnings of properties? The Igbo people are no longer safe in their land. How will you expect an Igbo man that is outside his land to come to his precious land to invest when he knows that there is unrest in Igbo land? Let us come together in one accord to fight against this insecurity, this insurgency in the land of the Southeast, and make sure the Southeast is peaceful so that Nigeria can be one again. We are urging the Nigerians, the Igbo people, to stand up and fight for their rights, saying they are no longer interested in sit at home, that they are going to fight for their rights and make sure Igbo land is safe for Igbo people and other citizens in the land. Thank you for listening, and God bless you.